Hi, welcome back. Here's Eva. Today I'm filming from a different locations from the one you're used to see since I spent my holidays time here in Italy. And I'm gonna propose you a kind of a new practice to end up this year with grit and vitality. So I'm gonna propose you some animal flow moves. I'm curious to know if you ever heard about these disciplines before or if it's the first time for you. So I don't want to tell you so much about it, just showing you with the practice. So remember to write me in the comments if you knew about these disciplines before or if you enjoyed. So just get started and let's jump on your mat. Let's start mobilizing our wrist. So we catch the hands together, interlacing the fingers. Rotate the shoulders back, open your chest, find your posture and your connections with your core. Let's start to get some deep, slow circles on our wrist. First to one direction, towards the right. We can also close the eyes and concentrate on our breath. Just having a control and slow movement. And then we add the circle of the head going to the same side. So we try to coordinate the movement, the circle of the head with the wrist. For a few circles. And then we come back and change side, change directions. First, only wrist to the left. And add your head same way. To warm up your neck. Start to feel the connection with your spine. One last circle. Good. And stop to the center. Lift the elbows to the side. Extend the hands in the way that the palms are facing down to the floor. We want to keep the palms facing down and moving the wrist into a lateral way. So keeping the fingers crossed, as we want to almost extend the arms in front of us, do not rotate the palms, just keep them facing down. Keep the shoulders down as well, your core connected, and move all the way forward. Come back, touching your chest with your thumbs, and go again. Forward and backward. Let's repeat it for several times. And in the meantime, I'm enjoying the sun. Good. Then rotate the palms up to the sky. Inhale, stretch your back, open your chest, look up. Big inhale. And exhale, round your spine, lower the shoulders, keep your arm extended, push the arms, the palms forward, and squeeze your belly in. Go up again, inhale, follow your hands with your gaze. Arching your spine, exhale, curve. One last inhale up. And exhale. Please cross your fingers, extend your arms up. And exhale, find your side bend to your right. Keep extending your side of the body and bending the other one. Then rounding your back, go towards the floor and change side. Same way, side bend, go deeper to warm up. Return to the center, bring your hands in front of you, lift your pelvis and find yourself into a tabletop pose. Let's spread out your fingers, so find a lot of space in between the fingers on the floor. Connect always your core, your shoulders strong here, and start to shift the weight backward and forward. We want to transfer more weight on the wrist here again. So we keep warming up and strengthen the wrist. If you want to warm up your spine, you can get a little waving motions, a bit of arching and curving, involving your shoulders as well, your head, your neck, creating this nice flow. Maybe getting it bigger. Nice. And return to the center. Now we're going to find the first and the basic positions of animal flow. So the beast. We tuck our toes under, and from here, from these quadrupedal positions, we just want to lift the knees off the ground. Just a little bit. And here we stay for a while, just connecting with our breath, maybe playing a little bit again with this weight shifting, maybe lifting one hand at a time from the floor. But we don't want to follow too much the movement. We want to keep the body straight, like our face, our torso straight there in the center. So feel how the body and the muscles need to engage. If we want just to lift one hand and the other one, keeping the center. So without shaking out the pelvis. Keeping the knees there, do not lifting the pelvis too much. So you will need to press more with the arm that is remaining on the ground. Good. Let's have a moment to rest. So here it will be already a lot on the wrist. So we want to prepare them to strengthen, to warm up. But it's fine if you're feeling like a bit of stress on them during the practice. We come back, and now we do the same, lifting the toes, the feet from the ground, just one foot at a time. So return into your beast pose and go lifting the right foot and the left. If you want to go higher, just to play a little bit with your leg, maybe creating a bit of movement in your hip, but isolating the movement there. You don't want to even here crooked your body and shake, but just finding always your center and your control. First with one leg and then with the other one. Keep breathing. And I also suggest to press against the floor to activate more the strength and the resistance on your arms, on your shoulders. And here, all the body's working. You will feel it. Good. Let's stop. Any movements, come back on the ground. Relax for a moment into your child pose, extending the arms, letting go everything down. Deep breathing. Good. I'm getting warmed. Roll up. Take off your socks maybe if you're wearing them. I just always like to have more contact with my feet, with the floor, with the ground, especially in the animal flow practice. But just find your own way, what is best for you, of course. So from this beast pose, we activate again our center, lifting the knees. We're going to lift up the pelvis all the way up, but we keep the heels lifted from the ground, pushing on the base of the toes and engaging our ankles, engaging the rest of the legs. So as we would like to go into a downward facing dog, but keeping the heels lifted up. We're always pressing, activating the shoulders, pressing against the floor, spreading our palms, fingers out. The knees can remain slightly bend it, or if you want to extend them completely, go for that, creating a little bit more of challenge. And from here, after big inhalation, we press the heels down towards the ground. Even if we don't touch the mat, it's okay. Just try to find a nice stretch on your arm strings, on your legs. Let's go up again for a few times. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, heels down. In, up. Heels down. Two more in. Out. Relax your head and neck. Inhale. Exhale. Lift the heels again. Keep breathing. And from here, we bend the knees completely as we want to sit on the heels, keeping the heels there. Then extra push with your hands, with your arms and shoulders against the floor, engaging all the area here around your shoulders and neck. So you want to push to keep more weight towards your feet. And this is the loaded beast. From here, we want to create a nice wave in motions. So we reach up the pelvis, always keeping the engagements on the ankles. We slide the hands a little bit more far into a giant space in between the hands and the feet. And we want to create all these wave into the back, into the spine. So shifting, lowering the pelvis, rounding the back. Keep breathing. And arriving here, strong on my arms, on the feet, opening, rotating the shoulders, lowering the pelvis, and looking up to the sky. Keep pushing to the floor, activating, pulling the shoulders back. And from here, after a big inhalation, we get a stimulations with the chin to the chest, so lower the head. Exhaling, push by your arms, return all the way up. So we are reversing the movement, coming back into the loaded beast. And we repeat these 4 more times. So find your rhythm. Inhale, waving, go forward, lower the pelvis. Exhale, roll up the head. Inhale, exhale, come back from your head. And then with the rest of the body, sit on the heels, keep pushing with your arms. Go again, inhale. And we go for one last in. Out. And go. Loaded beast. And we set into the beast again, looking toward the hands. Adjust your hands, coming back below your shoulders, and maybe adjust your toes, your feet, to come back to your center, to the base of your beast, and let go your knees down. Cool. Relax, shaking out a bit your wrist. You're always welcome to do some extra stretch if you need. Relax your toes in the meantime. Maybe I'm going to move to the shadow right now. We're gonna spice it up and create a little bit more of dynamics. Come back to your beast. And we perform a side kick through here. We're going to take our right leg, find the first coordinations, lifting the right foot and the left hand. Try to hold here and slowly with control, turn to the side. Your heel of the standing leg will go on the floor to push, sustain your center. Same actions with your standing arm. And you're going to extend here the leg to the side, keeping a parallel line to the floor. maybe pointing up your toes here. And then bringing gently the hands to the side of your face to open your chest, finding a nice open posture here. Slowly with control, use your standing leg, your standing arm to push and return, reversing the movement into your beast. Finding coordinations and go to the other side. Slowly, find your control first, the coordinations, lifting the opposite limbs, and go ahead. Open your chest, rotate your shoulders, your pelvis remain closer to the floor, and return. So keep going with control, with your breath, finding your own rhythm. I suggest you to start slow to understand the movement, your center always, and then maybe accelerate a little bit more. So get fun. Understand how you can use your breath as well. And then have a little break when you need. Don't stress up too much. When you want, relax, sit down, shake out your wrist. Then we create a little transitions. So we add a movement from this side kick through going to a scorpion. I'm gonna show you. So from the legs extending to the side, the posture here, I want to return, but instead of landing my foot on the ground as we would complete the movement and coming back on the beast, we just want to continue. So we land the hand, but the leg goes all the way out, kind of rotating my hip out to the side, lifting the pelvis, always getting the engagements on my ankle on the floor, and going here into an open hips positions, keeping the upper leg up, bending here, activating, pulling also the heel towards my bum. Keep pushing with your arms on the floor, relax the head and your neck. So your gaze will be towards your foot on the ground. And gently we come back, always reversing the movement, bending the elbows to create control. And we can come back and repeat the movement. Even here, find your time to repeat it several times, as much time as you can, or maybe one last. And then we're ready to switch side. Relax for a moment if you need, and take the other leg from the side kick through. Let's go up. Open the hip. Lift the pelvis, push by your arms, your hands. Lock here the positions, pull the heel towards your bum, and come back with control. Returning into the transitions. And get fun, finding your rhythm. If you want to create more dynamics, accelerate. And then when you're done, relax. We look at one last transitions for today's practice. So we start again into the loaded beast. Always find your beast for starting and shift the weight. Locking here. So we're going to take the right leg, looking towards the hands, engaging your core and your arms, start shifting the weight forward as you want to go as much as you can towards your hands while the right foot is lifting from the floor, pulling, engaging here to your thigh. And locking your core, try to reach the side of your arm here and then land your foot to the side of your hand. And then when you're here stable, lift the right hand from the floor. So the same arm of your leg that just moved, opening here as a kind of an attack positions, looking forward, having your intention here, opening your chest. And then we want to push to come back into the loaded beast, really in a powerful way. And we change the legs. So with control first, we start moving, shifting forward, locking all the body here, reaching first the side of the arm with the knee, landing the foot exactly to the side of our hands, and lifting immediately when we're steady here, our left hands, looking forward, and then recharge, prepare here, and come back. And we go just to create more dynamics, to accelerate. So take your time again and experiment a bit here. These transitions, these movement. This is the front step. So there will be a lot on your legs, on your arms. Try to feel and enjoy this intensity. It is becoming like a workout. Find your time to repeat. Maybe have a break in the meantime. Come back. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Try to not get rushed. And always control and understand which moves your body is performing and how you're breathing. All right. And relax again into your child pose. This time bring the arms to the side of your legs. Let go your neck, your head. Have a little swing from side to side. Bring your hands in between your calves and thighs. And you want to smash your hands here, sitting again on the heels. Maybe getting a sort of stretch on your wrist. Roll up from here. Open your chest, rotate the shoulders back, and let go. Good. Have some other movements and circles, cushions. Good, and we're going to stretch the quads. So pull one foot closer to the side of your bum, to your hip. The other leg, bend it in front of you. Pull the base of your foot also close to your pelvis. And you can just start with your hands on the floor, just up to you. You can slide the hands back, keeping your chest open. And feel how much is already stretching. You're tight. Or maybe you can go a little bit more deeper, bringing your elbows to the floor. Or even going as the last options, completely laying down to the floor. But only if your knee is on the ground. So if the knee is up or you're feeling super uncomfortable here, just have the first or the second options. And I also suggest to kindly squeeze your glutes as you want to rotate the pelvis inward to stretch even more your quad. And opening your pelvis, your psoas muscles. Close your eyes while you're here, relax. And wherever you are, slowly release the posture. Extend both legs, have a little shakes, and change side. Focalize on your quadricep, find your options, and stretch. Release the positions again, and then lay down. Extend your legs, relax all the body parts, and hug the legs to your chest. Have a little swing on your back. And let's find the last hips opening positions, like a happy baby pose. Or keeping your feet together, pulling the heels to your pelvis, always opening the knees to the side. Then release the feet on the floor with your knees pointing up to the sky. And shake your legs from side to side. Slowly. Good. Swing to come back up. So guys, this was just a little introductions, a starting point with animal flow. I wish to share more and more with you. Keep me posted, remain updated. Thank you for practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know if you would like to know more about animal flow, if you would like to get more practices like this. I wish you a great start into the new year, and I wish we can keep practicing together. So thank you and see you soon. Ciao, ciao.